video. Let's put it back there, see if it works. So if I'm looking at you, right? I am looking at you right now. I don't know if that works or not because it looked like I wasn't looking at you before. Anyway, this is either going to be the worst thing I've done in a while or the best thing I've done in a while, and that is try to reconnect with my YouTube following. I should let you know that there will be some FGC videos. Mostly, all of this shit is going to be talking heads. It's just going to be me talking about stuff because I am feeling incredibly isolated at the moment. I am at the bottom in terms of where my life's at the moment. But the good thing about that is the only way is up. The only way is up, baby. Sorry for your ears for that one. Yeah. Although I have a million things I'd love to talk to you about. Coming back from New York, my exit from the FGC, my psychedelic experience that has shaped some things, my descent into madness, no, just kidding, my societal descent. Truth is, I'm actually pretty okay, but by society standards, I am not. So I have to get back up on my own 2 feet and fulfill my duty as a member of society and as an uncle and as a brother and as a son and all of those things. So I don't know, maybe many of you have been here before, maybe many of you have not been here before. I haven't really been here before, but I am here. So one of the things I've realized as I've gotten older is I seem to care less and less about stuff. You know, there's a lot of things I've done that I was very proud of. Number one on that list is being BornFree and producing content that brought joy to a great number of people. Maybe joy is not the right word, satisfaction, enjoyment, whatever, right? Knowledge. So what I want to do is produce videos that will hopefully be interesting. Most of them will just be me talking about stuff, whether I'm talking about ADHD, whether I'm talking about the Last of Us TV series, whether I'm talking about Severance. Severance is so good. Whether I'm talking about just general society, psychological, philosophical things in my head right now, like all I'm really thinking about is I gotta stop thinking and I gotta start doing. And one of the doing parts is this, putting some videos out, because it adds an element of routine to my life, but also connecting, not feeling so isolated, connecting with you guys. You've always been how can I put this? Whenever I talk to people about my YouTube channel, I talk about the followers I have, and I am very quick to tell them that I have some really bright followers, like the demographic that I honed in on or ended up having seems to be these really thoughtful, smart, often successful, well, success is a parameter that is difficult to define. It depends what your definition of success is, but people who capable individuals, I suppose. And I've always been very proud of that fact, that my followers aren't just, you know, like 1 million OnlyFans followers or something, which is just a random bunch of horny blokes, you know, like that's such a weird example, but what I'm trying to say is like there's a quantity of followers and there's a quality of followers, and I've always felt like my quality of followers is high. Regardless, I have been acting in the last year or so. I've sunken into this world of just, well, for one, I live in the middle of nowhere, right? In the countryside, in Swindon. Swinedon, which means Pig Hill. It's not as bad as that, but it's me functioning in the countryside is it's hard, man. I'm a city guy. I spent most of my life in London and New York. The isolation, the feeling of isolation is crazy, because isolation is an absolute killer, because your thoughts run wild. They're rampant. And this sounds like, it's not that, like for me, myself, I was fine. But when you start affecting people around you, that's when you have to change, right? So if you become burdensome to other people or not showing up for other people, then I think you have to take a look in the mirror and you have to say, okay, time to change, right? I kind of just wanted to exist as an observer of life and just see where it goes, looking at, just observe AI and the world and everything that's happening, and just sort of get on with my addictions, which might, particular video games and social media and all that deprived stuff that's not good for you. Staying up all night, sleeping during the day, not good. Zero exercise, not good. Zero sunlight, not good. My diet actually was really good. Believe it or not, the weird thing is because that was the one thing I could just still control while just doing nothing, But I just let things spiral, and you cannot just exist. You have to be out making money. You have to stand on your own 2 feet. And like I said, for me, you have to be there for other people. And if you can't be there for other people, I don't like that. I don't like it. So I thought it would be really interesting to capture something that's not usual in social media. So social media tends to be like people at the top of their game, fun, comedy, whatever, right? And those things are still part and parcel of me and everyone, I think, when they're going through good or bad times. But I thought it'd be interesting to take what I feel like is the lowest point of my life and use these videos as a way of keeping myself accountable. So if I say to you, I'm going to go for a run tomorrow, it's not just a promise to me, it's a promise to you. And I want to be able to go have a run, because I know that I've got to make a video, right, the next day. And so yeah, I did that run. And then maybe after 2 weeks, because it always starts with exercise. It always starts with exercise. It's like the most important thing. After 2 weeks of running, I think, things will start to fall into place. It'll overlap into other places. But if you go for a run, you also get the daylight, which is 2 things on that list. Reaching out to friends is something that I've sort of been doing recently, which is nice. That's a part of connecting, which is also incredibly important, is connecting with people. This is a form of connection and a form of accountability. This is also a practice video, the very first one that I made, in order to see if I could do this, because it's hard. So anyway, I'm now wondering how much time this has taken. So I'm just going to have a look. 10 minutes. All right, it's 10 minutes. So just to say, not tomorrow, there'll be another video tomorrow, but tomorrow is going to be like what I call the Last Supper before I fast off anything, right? So if I fast off food, I indulge myself. If I fast off video games, I indulge myself. If I fast off, and I'm about to fast off every fucking thing, because my life needs to be about finding a job, potentially a career. Although you find a job first, finesse it, and then find the career. Let's call it the third career or something. I don't know. The one that takes me through the next 10 to 20 years. So I got things to do, and I've not really managed to be able to tell you as much as I'd like to be able to tell you, but this has been a really weird and difficult process. And maybe I'll put this video out, which would be crazy, because this would be the first time I think ever that I would put a first edit out or something. Anyway, just wanted to say hello, and I'll see you tomorrow.